Well, cat owner Susana Lorena loves her two Bengals and regularly walks them. Oh, here they come.
Here they come.
Well, walks them when they want. There we go. This is not going to do the argument any good at all.
To be fair, this is a strange environment with big cameras and stuff.
She says they enjoy it and it means that they avoid getting lost or injured. But is it, in fact, cruel?
And vet Emma Milne joins us all the way from the south of France. She says, yes, cats are designed to look after themselves as solitary survivors and should not be treated like dogs. So welcome, ladies and cats. So who have you brought here with you today?
I have Tiga, that decided to go up in the sofa, and little Bubbles.
And will Bubbles come to me?
Yes,
she's
very friendly. Yes.
Oh, she is absolutely adorable. So why the need to put them on a lead and walk them like a dog?
Well, I walk to work every day, and I used to have her in a bag, Tiga, Bubbles.
Like a cat bag, like a proper carrier.
Proper cat carrier bag, and she was always meowing, wanting to come out. So what I decided to do is to put her on a harness first and see how she dealt with the harness. And this one is a specific harness that done for cats.
Okay.
And then on the lead, and she would walk, and she walks. We are 10 minutes to work every day, and I couldn't let her walk on her own because the first time she went off the lead, she actually got run over and got really poorly. She did.
And she's okay, though?
She's fine now. She got very bruised. We were lucky she didn't break anything. But it was the only time she was out in London...
Without a lead.
Without a lead, yeah. Okay.
And so the circumstances... this is going to work, as you've explained. The circumstances of taking them out at any other time? Would you just take them out for a walk?
Sometimes when we go to Hyde Park on the weekend and we go to the park, we take them with us because they love it.
But you have them on a lead so that they don't run away.
Yeah.
And
also because they are big dogs and we don't want them to...
But what do they... I mean, what happens when they meet a dog? I mean, are they OK with other dogs?
Tiga, Bubbles, no. Bubbles is very... She's still very young, but Tiga's got dog's friends, so she comes to work every day. She sits in the window shop and she's got the local dogs. They come and play with her and then they become friends. So she's got dogs that are friends. She's got lots of children that come and play with her every day. So it's actually quite good for them to get used to other animals.
Well, let's talk to Emma now. As we said, she's down the line from Perpignan in France. Morning, Emma. So we've seen the cats here. They seem perfectly happy. What's the problem?
Exactly what you've just said is that what we find is a lot of people say things like they seem perfectly happy. And one of the big problems with cats and their welfare and the causes of chronic stress that we see are that cats are probably one of the pet animals that are most misunderstood by cat lovers and the general public. Lots of people keep their cats indoors. This new trend of taking cats out on leads is actually a really big issue because cats are really subtle communicators. So they have very subtle body language, and to the point where even in some households where cats are chronically stressed, they'll even pretend to sleep because of the way they exhibit those things. And I think the thing with lead walking as well is that those cats by their nature are very territorial. They like things to be the same. They like places and people and situations that they know. And also they are predators, but they're also prey animals. So they need to have the choice to flee and to be able to escape. And none of that is met. None of those needs are being met by being kept on a lead. They're also animals that live in a very three-dimensional world, so they don't often like being on the floor, particularly in places and situations that they don't know. So for me, it's madness.
But not all cats are the same, though, are they? I mean, we've got
different breeds
people say.
ways.
Emma says surely not all breeds of cats are solitary survivors. And then you've got people saying, Manny said my cat would kick off if I tried to put a lead on him. Cats are different. I mean, you say they're not comfortable on the floor. Bubbles never been in this studio before. There's cameras. There's all sorts of stuff that she wouldn't be happy and comfortable with. But she's sitting on the floor quite comfortably.
But she's sitting on the floor underneath the table because there may not be anywhere else for her to feel comfortable and secure. So there's lots of reasons. Potentially, if she wasn't on the lead and you had somewhere high that she could hide, she may choose to do that instead.
I mean, this one's purring, actually, and his tail's completely up, which you said is a sign of... Oh, look, hello. I mean, she does seem very content. Is it she? Yeah.
There are cats, as you say, that cats are all different and you're going to have different personalities. But the problem is that if you have one, you can train cats to accept a harness and a lead. I would still have issues with the stress that they're feeling that perhaps isn't being understood because they're coping with the situation, not necessarily enjoying it. And I think the other thing that I find upsetting about this kind of trend is that lots of people say things like, oh, I live in London, or I live in a flat, or that's the reason I need to take them out in this sort of way, or I need to keep them indoors. And actually, they're probably not the most appropriate pet for you to have. We have this feeling that it's our right to have a pet, and it's not. It's a privilege. If you can't meet their needs, their behavioural and their psychological needs, and the vast majority of cats would not react in that sort of way. The vast majority of cats would find those situations incredibly stressful.
All right, Emma,
thank you. Final word.
Well, we're all entitled to our opinion. I think she is really, really happy, and I don't think that I will put safety before anything else. I want her to be safe, and I don't want her to be run over again.
They are really special cats, I have to say. They're absolutely gorgeous, and thank you for bringing them in today.
Thank you.